Hello and welcome back to my House of Mystical Embers. So for today's video, this is going to be my second collaboration that I have ever done, and I am so excited for this. The collab is called the Lusting for BloodLust collab. So if that isn't self-explanatory to let you know what this collab is about, then I have nothing to say. So anyway, so this collab, I have collaborated with a ton of beautiful, gorgeous women on YouTube, and I'm sure they have probably created a magnitude of wonderful looks. I will be shouting them out, and I will be leaving descriptions to all of their channels in the description box below. So please be sure to check them out, subscribe, watch their collaboration videos, because I'm sure you guys are just gonna love them as much as I do. So let's get into this look, because as you can see, I'm naked. Not literally. So if you guys want to see what I'm about ready to dive into, then please stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to my beautiful Glitzy Goddess Squad out there. And if you are new to my channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification up at the top. That way you can be notified when I upload new content. So for today's video is going to be my second collaboration, as you've seen in the intro. So before we get into anything, I want to shout out all of the beautiful ladies that I am collaborating with today. Some of them, I'm not exactly sure according to the conversations on IG. Some of them may have backed out because they haven't received their BloodLust palette. As you can see it in all of its glory. It's actually, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. But this palette is absolutely gorgeous. But from my understanding, a few of the ladies have not yet received their palette. So they were backing out of the collab, but we will probably be doing additional collaborations once they receive their palettes, which, hey, I'm all up for, because I really want to play with this palette beyond just doing a couple looks here or there. But needless to say, I'm going to shout them out anyway. So yeah, so let's get into this list. Okay, so the first lady her name is Amanda Gia07, and then we have Amanda. If I even said that right. I was trying to be a little dramatic, but I'm not all that great with that. And the next one we have is Beauty with Renee. Hi, Renee. Renee was the one that invited me to do this collab, and I am so excited that she introduced me to all of these wonderful ladies here. They really have a fantastic community. I just can't say enough words. Okay. You know me, I'm going to ramble on, and this video is going to be forever. Okay, so the next one we have is Becca Beauty 2019. We have Bobby Loves. We also have Candy Sanchez 1884. We have Ella Amp. We have FabFit Mama. We have Flawed Fab. We have Jamie 18087. We have J Girl Beauty. We have Coda and Orion's Adventures. We also have Laura Jane Loves Beauty. And we also have Makeup with Jessica Vargas. And so from my understanding, Jessica was the one that came up with the idea to pull this collab together. So thank you, Jessica. Thank you for having me in this collab. And we also have none other than Rhonda Said. I have been watching her for a while now, so I'm really excited to be collaborating along with her. We also have The Taste of Regret, we have Chessy, and we also have Stephanie Bray Carter. Now, granted, these are all of their IG names, but I will be putting links to their channels, so their channel names may differ. I'm not quite sure. It's a long list. But I am going to link all of their channels in the description box below. Okay, so let's get into this look. So I'm going to kind of go all out for this. I'm going to try not to make this video too extremely long, so I will probably be trying to speed things up a little bit, you know, that way you guys ain't sitting through nonsense. So anyway, so we are featuring the brand new, just launched Jeffreestar BloodLust palette. Now I just want to show this off a little bit. So here is the palette here. And me personally, I think the palette is gorgeous. I did do a live unboxing and look with this yesterday. So I'm going to be talking while I put a few things on my face. So I'm going to start off with the Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil here. I've got tons of products that I really need to use, and I came across some of this stuff when I was looking for some things, and I told myself I need to use them. So we're going to throw a little bit of this on. So yeah, so I just want to kind of run my thoughts on the palette. So I have watched a few other videos, and there's a lot of mixed reviews, you know, for the palette. A lot of people didn't like it because they was hoping for it to have a more range of purples. But me personally, in my opinion, and these are my own thoughts, I think the palette is absolutely gorgeous. I do like the fact that there is a few different shade ranges in the palette, because honestly, you can take those colors and you can mix them with purples and, you know, create more multiple looks than what you could if you had like a full purple palette. I don't really think that you can create a whole lot of different looks just from that one palette alone. I think that you would have to pair that with something else. So I do enjoy that there is some different shade range, because the green goes with the purple, red goes with purple, blue goes with purple, you know, so it gives you a variety, in my opinion. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to throw on my face is this Dr. Brandt Luminizing Primer. I don't really use too many primers much, but I need maybe to add a little bit into my makeup routine, because it's not technically foundation. And if you are new to my channel and you don't know, I cannot use foundations because they break me out for some reason. I have tried different types of foundations, and I instantly break out from them. I will have pimples forming like within minutes. Primers, I have used a few primers and I've never had any problems with any of the primers. I'm not sure what it is about, you know, foundation in itself, but honestly, I have just accepted my natural face and I just bronze. But enough about that. So anyway, so we're going to do that, and then next I'm going to prime my eyeballs.
So we're going to have to use this for a mirror because I don't have a fancy smancy mirror yet with the lighting and everything. And please excuse, I do have a different setup than what most people are normally used to seeing me with. I'm kind of moving around a bit until I get me a final video setup going, which I will be working on that throughout the year. Hopefully I'll have it done within a few months, but you know, things like that take money, and we're trying to save money, so I'm trying to do this slowly. And I think for the most part too, I just really need to get an extension cord for my tripod, and then once I do that, I might be back on my old setup that I had, at least for the most part.
Okay, so let's get into this look. So I have had a look that I wanted to create in my mind. Excuse me, I'm grabbing product. So I did have a look that I wanted to come up with. I just hope it turns out really well, because the look that I have in my mind is something that is way out of me personally. I think it's like way out of my league. I've seen other ladies do looks similar to this, and they make them look so gorgeous, but me, I've never been able to throw anything together. But you know what? I'm really going to try. So I'm going to be going all out for this video. Okay, so for my base, so for my base, I'm going to be going in with Your Majesty, this white shade. Now there is a tiny bit of kick up in, you know, from the palette, but you know, that's okay. And the look that I did yesterday, if you didn't get into my live, I did a look yesterday, and after I had cleaned my eyes, I don't know if you can still see it, but it looks like there's a little bit of pink here. So just be mindful that some of the shades in here do stain the eyes, which this is the first time I have ever had a eyeshadow stain my eyes. I guess there's a first for everything, right?
So yeah. And Odin, of course, is up in here in the mix, trying to sniff around and be all up in my business, as always. Get some coffee. I really need some coffee, because last night, I had a birthday party that I went to, and of course, you know, we had a ton of fun, you know, got a little drunk, so, but needless to say, I don't have no hangover, but I am I'm a little tired, so I'm drinking more coffee while I'm getting this video done. And Odin probably moved my tripod, so I do apologize, and I'm gonna try to move it over again.
Okay, so for my crease shade, I'm gonna start off with Royal Pain here. I used this shade yesterday, and I really liked it in the crease. Now, and these are really pigmented, so I am just barely, I'm tapping into this a little bit, and be sure to tap off the excess, because these do tend to have a lot of excess.
And guys, your girl is going to be doing something that I don't normally do, which I'm probably going to try to incorporate more of so I can get some more practices. I'm going to attempt to do lashes, like lashes with lash glue. So wish me luck. Because y'all know that your girl is bad at lashes.
Well, you only seen me try one time, and that was when I was testing out the magnetic lashes, which wasn't too bad, but I think for the most part, I want to try a different brand of magnetic lashes. So if anybody that is watching this, and if you have any experience with the lashes with the magnetic eyeliner, if you have any good brand recommendations, if you've, you know, tried them before, please let me know. Because the ones I did was okay, but the eyeliner wasn't all that great. It was very tacky, and the eyeliner didn't dry down. And when I went to try to adjust the lashes, the lash glue was peeling off. Or not the lash glue, but the eyeliner was actually peeling off with my lashes. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to move you guys in a little bit more. So I'm going to adjust this. That way you guys can get a good look of the, or maybe I can, oh. Well, I thought I could zoom in on my camera from my phone, but apparently not. So that way you guys can get a good look of what's going on. Okay, so.
And y'all know that your girl's never prepared with brushes or anything like that. I just kind of wing it sometimes. I just like to do that. That's just me. I'm just a wing it girl. And Odin, no, you're not going to play with the eyeshadow palette and drop it on the floor, because if you break it, your mommy is going to be very, very upset. Odin's messing with the palette while it's sitting here on the table.
Okay, so the next shade that I'm going to put in my crease is, I'm going to go in with this dark purple. I'm going to go in with Blood Queen. Ooh. I'm just barely touching this one. I don't want it to be too pigmented, but I want it to have some pigment, but I don't want it to be like, to where I have to sit here and blend forever. Oh, this is such a beautiful shade.
And I'm actually going to be attempting a cut crease. And I have only tried to do that like one other time before. And it went kind of okay, but I didn't do it on video. It was like a long time ago. But yes, for this video, I am doing things that I don't normally attempt. So I hope y'all give me some props for that. Oh, she's pigmented all right. And that was just like I barely tapped, and then I tapped out the excess. This side looks a little bit more darker, so I'm just going to barely tap into this and try to go in this way a little bit more. Oh boy.
I am so happy to be playing around with these colors. And for some reason my camera angle looks bad, but you know what? It's been such a long time since I have actually did filming. I'm a little bit off, so I do apologize for that. Okay, so now I'm going to need a clean brush because now I'm going to attempt to cut my crease.
We're going to cut the crease. We're going to cut the crease. Oh man, I got freaking concealer all over my lash line. And I don't know what the babies did with
Okay, so I'm just gonna take some concealer. Oh, and I'm just gonna put it on my hand here. And then I'm gonna take this brush here. And I'm gonna pick up some of the product.
Oh dear God, please pray for me. I think I did okay. I am pleasantly surprised. Okay, so now I'm going to get some more concealer and we're going to cut the other side. I cut my crease and it doesn't look bad. Okay, so that was a little bit easier than what I thought it was going to be.
Okay, so I plan on doing a halo eye, but I'm going to be using this color Executioner here. And the last time when I used it, if you try to blend this color out, you lose a lot of the pigment and the glitter will go everywhere. So I was thinking that maybe for the lid, if I just packed it in there on a cut crease, then it would stay. So that is what I am attempting to do today. And I absolutely love this color Executioner. It's a black with these purple and pink sparkles in it, and it is so pretty, but you really cannot see it that well on the camera as you can in person, but it is absolutely gorgeous.
And guys, I can't never get my eyes to be perfect on each side, so I apologize, I'm not perfect, but you know, it is what it is. Makes it unique.
See, and I was able to get more on this inner. Oh my God, I've never done a black lid before. This is the first time I've done a black lid ever. I don't know how this is turning out. And I want to take a small little detailed brush just to kind of, I just want to kind of get rid of the harsh line, but I don't want to lose, the pigment. So maybe this tiny little brush here to just kind of like get the edges. Okay, and then, all right. So before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the halo. So in the middle of my eye, I'm gonna go in with this pink magic color. I used this yesterday and I loved it. I love this color. I just thought it was absolutely, it was a very gorgeous purple shimmer.
Oh, so pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to take my finger and I'm just going to try to diffuse the edges out a little bit in the halo. I don't want to use a brush.
I need to get a makeup wipe. Woo! I just plopped them all out. Okay, so then I'm gonna take the little detailed brush and I'm just gonna try to just shade out these edges here, just very lightly, because I don't want to lose the glitter. So I just very gently just took this and I'm just running it. Oops, I dropped my color switch. So I'm just doing it very gently. That way I'm not losing any of that.
My fur baby is clean.
Okay, so I'm going to take this same brush here and I'm going to go back into, I'm going to go into another color and I'm just going to add a little more color in here to kind of diffuse it out a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of this High King here and I'm just going to gently tap into this and I'm going to use this detailed brush to go along the edges of where I put Executioner. I'm just kind of using this to kind of diffuse it out a little bit so it's not too harsh. Even though you really can't, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so I do have a little bit of glitter fallout here. Executioner does have quite a bit of fallout. That's why you really, in my opinion, you have to be really careful with it because you will lose a lot of the glitter, which I did in my inner corner here a little bit. So I'm gonna go back in with this and just kind of touch that up a little bit, just to kind of get that glitter back in there.
but not too much to where I lose my, where I diffused it out at.
And then, as you can see, I've got quite a bit of fallout on this side. This side I did pretty good without getting the fallout, but this side I got quite a bit in there. So we're gonna clean that up just a little bit. Okay. So I think for the most part for my lower lash line, I'm not gonna use Executioner because I know once I buff out underneath my eye, the glitter is just gonna go everywhere. Okay, so what I wanna do underneath on my lower line is I'm gonna go in with Vile Serpent. I just wanna put a little pop of that green at the bottom. And then I'm gonna diffuse it out with, I'm gonna smoke it out with Dungeon. Which I think Dungeon, I'm not sure if it's a black or like a purpley black or gray or whatnot, but we're gonna see how it looks. And I need to clean up on this one side.
I just realized that I had a bunch of fallout on the end over here. No, Odin, get that out of your mouth. For some reason, my cat likes to eat my blush brush. I don't know why. No! No. Odin, you're so bad.
I hope that's not too noticeable. That is so pretty. But this is the first time I've ever done black lids like this. Ever. All right, what did I do with my brush? I got sidetracked because of Odin. Odin, it's all your fault. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Dungeon a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of smoke this out a little bit. I'm just going in very, very lightly. And to me, this looks like it's like a black purple. Like it's a very deep. Yeah, the color Dungeon is like a black purple. Okay, so now I'm going to take my little detailed brush here. And I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna take a little bit, well, actually, I wanna try Beauty Sleep. I wanna do some different color ranges. So I'm gonna go in with this color here and I'm gonna pop that into my inner corner and along the lower lash line as well. And I don't know if you can see that, but that is beautiful. It looks more white, or actually it has more like a gold. It looks purple, but then when you put it on the eye, it has a very, it has a very prominent gold reflect to it. But I think it depends on how the light hits it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it looks gold when you apply it. And I'm actually going to take this and run it all the way across to kind of just give it a little bit of shine. Because y'all know your girl likes glitter. I'm a glitter bitch. I love anything that sparkles and shines. Now I'm going to take my my blender brush and I'm just going to kind of buff this out at the bottom a little bit. I mean, for the most part, you really can't see the Vile Serpent color that well. At least not on camera. But, I mean, it's not like, you know, kind of out there. All right, so last but not least, after I'm finished with my eye look, I'm going to finish the rest of my face, and I'm going to come back on camera. Okay, so up in the brow bone, I'm going to take a little bit of this wet jewel. Now, this shade here to me is just more of a topper. But it looks really nice up in here. I'm gonna bring it down here to kind of diffuse out any of the rough edges. So this is the look that I came up with. I did kind of tweak it a little bit. All right, so your girl's gonna be right back because I need to shorten this video down just a little bit because I'm already 40-some minutes in. And so I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face, mascara, lashes, yada, 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 and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I am back and here is my completed look. I hope everybody enjoyed this. I think it turned out better than what I expected. And I actually did a really good job. So I'm gonna do an up close on the eyes. And if you noticed, I did okay on my lashes. I wasn't too happy. But I did get a tip off of a lady off of one of the beauty groups that I belong to on Facebook. And she said for girls who struggle on putting lashes on, she suggested that you cut the lashes in half. That way you're just getting like a dramatic look on the edges. I do have to say that it was a little bit easier to apply. So that's what I did, is I cut the lashes down in half, and they were a pair of Lily lashes that I had. I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want to cut these in half or not, but I did it anyway. It looks really nice. I still struggled a little bit getting the lashes on, but I just have to keep practicing, because like they say, practice makes perfect. So I really enjoyed doing this collab, and thank you so much for Renee for inviting me along to do this collab with everybody. I hope we get to do this again with this palette. I really loved it. I really did. And this was the first time I actually did, black on my eyelids, and I think it turned out really well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I did good? Is there any tips that any of you other lovely ladies out there have to give to me? And I would gladly take it. I love getting constructive criticism because, I feel like, there might be something that I don't know that somebody else can teach me, and I'm always willing to learn. But other than that, I had so much fun. Thank you, Jessica, for getting this collab together. I had so much fun, and I'm so happy that I got to meet all of the new beautiful ladies on YouTube and being a part of that community as well. So yeah, so this is my final look. I don't know. I just really love it. It turned out way better than I expected. I just wish you guys could see. I mean, I guess you can kind of see the glitter in the black, but yeah, so that's my look. So thank you guys so much for including me in with the collab, and I hope that we get to do another collab with the palette with the other ladies, who haven't gotten their palettes yet. I will definitely be in for that. So I hope that everybody enjoyed this video. I do apologize for it being as long as it was, but of course you all know me. So yeah. So I hope that everybody has a magical, mystical, and wonderful day. And please keep the embers of love and happiness burning, because we all know that the world needs more love and happiness. So until next time, bye.